is suing the hospital. He's suing Ripley and the hospital for malpractice.
Get out of my house.
Is that true?
Get out!
Daniel, please, lower your voice.
It's okay.
Complained an hour ago.
I don't want to be where I'm not wanted.
Wait, Pawel, I will drive you home.
What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here, and welcome to Afternoons. And let's talk about this over here. Oh my God. As soon, I don't know about y'all, man, but as soon as I saw Liliana next week, I said her brother cannot be too far away. Can't be too far away. And next thing you know, next week's preview, we see Pawel, who's the name of her, that's the name of her brother, Pawel. He's back. And I was like, oh boy, he's going to be trouble though, because he was trouble last season. So I said he's going to come back with an attitude, just like I thought he would. And he did. Came back with an attitude. So let's talk about this, man. Let's talk about Pawel right now. Now, Pawel, right? So here's the thing. He came in with some sort of arm injury, right? And he kind of came in there. It looked like he was more trying to look for more painkillers, right? Like he was looking for some pain medication. And what it was really starting to feel like was that he came in trying to get that, right? And Ripley was the guy that was that took the case, right? And I thought everything was going to be good, but then we find out by the end of the hour, so towards the end of the episode, we find out that Ripley had gotten served. So he got served, and the hospital was going to get sued. And Pawel was engaged in some type of insurance fraud, right? I bet Zola would have loved to have been in this case right here. Zola should have been the one in this case right here, because he been having a problem with the insurance companies. But if it is suspicion that Pawel hurt himself on purpose, like it just didn't make any sense, like how this was going. So it did make a lot more sense that he hurt himself on purpose, because he might have an opioid addiction, maybe some to the painkillers, man. And it's interesting because they was covering that in a different case on here, the opioid thing with Margot, talking about that and her date with Archer. I went over that in the first video. And what was funny is he was basically obsessed with getting painkillers, and when he didn't get his way, he decided to sue the hospital. And so that's how Ripley got served towards the end. And Ripley immediately told, because Dr. Charles, I think he was coming in the door as him and Asher was leaving out the door. And he told Dr. Charles about it. And boy, oh boy, Dr. Charles is one of the nicest dudes on this show. But boy, oh boy, was he bubbling. With Dr. Charles see, this is the thing. And I'm a nice guy myself, bro. I know when we lose it, when us nice guys lose it, bro, you do not want to see us when we lose it, bro. You do not want to see us when we lose it, bro. You better stay out the hell. You better stay the hell out of the way. We're a lot more scary than people that always go off, because we could take it to another level, man. And Dr. Charles, I was relating to Dr. Charles so much when he went off on Pawel when they got. So basically what happened was when Dr. Charles got home, him and Liliana are still living together. And he was looking for Liliana, right? Because he wanted to talk about Liliana. I keep saying Liliana. He wanted to talk about this with her, right? So he came in the house and he was, bro? He was steaming, bro. So he ended up finding Pawel sitting down at one of the counters by the kitchen, and he was like, "Get out of my house." He was like, "Get out of my house. Did you really just sue the hospital?" And stuff like this. And he threatened him and everything, man. And Pawel just had like a little smirk on his face the whole time, like, like he wasn't taking it serious, like he thought he was gonna win this case, man. And he did. And see, this is the thing about Pawel. This is how I knew there was gonna be a continuing problem between Pawel and Dr. Charles, was because they never did rectify things last season. So I was like, man, they kind of left things off right there, right? So I knew whenever Pawel came back, because that's what I said, as soon as I saw Liliana, the drama with Pawel was going to come back this season, because I was like, they showed her for a reason, right? They didn't show her the whole season up until that point. And so when they finally showed it, we all learned that he was still with her too, because I didn't even know he was still with Liliana as well. And this dude, bro, he trying to sue for malpractice and stuff and everything. I'm like, this dude, bro. It looked like Dr. Charles ready to whack the hell out of this dude, man. And this is gonna put a permanent strain. See, this is the thing. Liliana has got to get her ducks in a row. I know that's her brother, but if you want to be with Dr. Charles, you're gonna have to choose between them two, because that dude, her brother, is something else, bro. And I don't know if he can ever get to a point where them two are going to be cool, because Paul he ain't never going to like Dr. Charles. You know what I mean? So, I don't know, man. And it's sick, man, because for me with Dr. Charles, man, I thought he was going to be really happy with Liliana, but it's actually been more of a nightmare than it has been. I don't know if it's worth the stress. If she's going to keep choosing her brother over him, man, he's going to have to make a decision on her too. I wish Dr. Charles' daughter was around. You know what I mean? I really do. I wish his daughter was around. I think she moved to Arizona with her mom or whatever. I thought she stayed behind to go to college, though. I forgot how that went. I think she stayed behind, though. I hadn't seen her since last season, though. But, man, that's a shame, though, man. But give me your thoughts on this, man. Give this video a like, share, subscribe. This is definitely going to be interesting going the rest of the way. But Pawel's not winning that case, though, so he could get that up right now, man. But thank y'all for watching this one, man. Let's talk about Hannah and Ripley next. Thank y'all for watching After News. Still like.